So Europe's this year, it was your first Europe Strongest Man. You were incredibly close to podiuming. How close were you to podiuming? And then what happened and why didn't you?
So when you look, to preface this, if you look at my 2022 season, my personal life, my home life, my work life weren't set up in a way for me to be a good athlete at the start of the year. So Britain's, I did okay, but then slowly just my training got harder, my body started hurting more, I was getting more injuries and niggles and stuff. Europe's rolled around, same situation, and then it just got worse and worse and worse, just because I was working crazy hours and all the rest of it. But Europe's was a particularly hard prep because I was training for a max log, which is not my strong suit. I was training for deadlift ladder, loading medley, power stairs and stones. Really hard events, really bicep heavy events. So it was probably around 3 or 4 weeks going into Europe's. Bear in mind I got a late call up for Europe's as well. So we were rushing the prep. My biceps were battered, both of them. I had bicep tendonitis up to my eyeballs. And
distal or proximal?
Distal.
Right.
And proximal on the left. Yeah, both here, and then also this one I remember up proximal as well. Biceps.
Distal for distance and proximal for proximity, close.
Oh, yeah. Smart. Yeah.
That's the way I remember it. I was getting mixed up, but...
Yeah. And my biceps are hanging, and you'll see that I was taped up after the second event. And they just got progressively worse and worse and worse. I was tweaking it on the chain drag, I was tweaking it more on the power stairs, and then got to the Atlas stones, and thankfully they decided to opt for the lighter set. If you watch Europe's back, they took out one of the implements on power stairs because all of us backstage were hanging. It was such a hard competition.
A very back heavy comp, wasn't it? Posterior.
And then the same with the stones, they were like, we need to put in the lighter set because these boys are destroyed.
Well, didn't Parr destroy one of the stones, didn't he? And they had to go for a different set as well.
I think it was something like that.
He broke one of the stones.
Fuck's sake, Parr.
I mean, it helped you out really. Not that you loaded it. Not that you loaded it anyway.
But yeah, so whole competition I was doing pretty good. I was sat in third, I think after the third event, after the fourth event. Got to the fifth event, and it was obviously the lighter set of stones. A 180 stone for me typically is no drama. I can do it for 12 reps in training. Couldn't get it off the floor. Could not get it off the floor. I did 100, 120, 140, tweaked something on 160 again, and by this point, this was like the fifth or sixth time that my biceps tweaked that competition. I latch onto the 180, I pull it, and it's just a really, wasn't like a definitive pop, it was like a sickening feeling.
Right.
Like, not like a tight muscle or a cramp, like, oh, that's not good sort of feeling. So I've stepped back, and I had that thought in my head, do I go for this? Because I had Worlds invite secured. I was going to Worlds in 2 months after that. Do I bother? And me stupidly thinking, fuck it, yeah, go on, I need to do this. Latched onto it again, it weren't going anywhere. So that was game over for me, basically. I think I'd come dead last on the stones. I only needed to come top 5. If that, to secure the podium.
Shame that, really.
So I finished the competition, 5th place, 2 points off the podium, and it was the same result as Brits. 4th place at Brits, 2 points off the podium. So yeah, I've been 2 points away both times, and it's a sore subject because
it's close though.
Yeah, I mean,
4th place is not bad.
Yeah,
not to be sniffed at.
But I lost a lot of money. And I know it's not all about the money and all the rest of it, but when I was working at that point in my life, 84 hours a week to pay the bills and all the rest of it, I was burning the candle at both ends. 2 months out from Worlds, I could have really done with that payday. But instead, I lost a lot of money, come 5th, didn't secure an invite to Worlds next year. And it is the only competition that because what usually happens after a competition is I'm so riled up and full of adrenaline, I'll go back to the hotel and I'll probably just watch the live stream.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, as an athlete, like I'm critically thinking, where am I losing points? Right. Where am I bleeding points? How can I improve? I get that out of the way early doors, and then I will literally be on the phone to my coach next day, pestering him, saying this is what we need to do. And yeah, I'm pretty critical that way. But I haven't done that for Europe's. I can't watch it back, and I'm dreading it going on TV.
Yeah.
I sort of hope that they don't show it because it's going to be a painful watch.